And what we'll do is we'll begin in child's pose. So come to find child's pose. So take your knees nice and wide, let the big toes touch together, and then send the hips back and just nestle the torso down. And the arms reach forward, maybe the elbows are soft. And take a big breath in and a nice sigh out through the mouth. Let's do that a couple of times. Big breath in and a nice sigh out. Last one. Big breath in. Really feel everything expand and grow and lift up. And then exhale, let it go. Just letting the torso really ease down and settle between the thighs. And just letting everything be heavy. And the forehead's either on the earth, or maybe you've made a little pillow with your forearms to bring the ground to you. I just want you to find a little bit of stillness here. So make those last movements and fidgets, and then allow your body to stay still. And just observe how you're feeling, how you are this morning. Listening and just being aware of anything that's coming up. But also knowing it's fine if you're not entirely sure how you're feeling. Maybe you've just got up and still a bit sleepy, and just, whatever's going on for you. I just want you to take a moment to listen. Try not to think about the day ahead or the week you've had, other people, other things. Try and stay on the mat. Your mat resembles this zone that's just about you. So I want you to draw the focus in. So how is your body feeling physically? How is your mind feeling, the thoughts mentally? How are your energy levels? How are your feelings and your emotions? All that stuff that makes us who we are. Just taking a moment to listen. So we've got a bit of context before we start to practice today. So I want you to practice with care and compassion to all those things, without judgment. Your practice is a regular thing, it's not a one-time thing, so whatever happens on the mat is always good, it's always enough. You'll be back here tomorrow or the next day. That's why it's called practice. It's something we just keep doing. Whenever you're ready, start to find your breath, so nice long exhale wherever you are. And then big breath in through the nose for a count of 1, 2, 3. Long slow breath out for 3, 2, 1. Keep that up. Breathing in through the nose. And breathing out through the nose. Just following the journey of each breath, noticing how the torso lifts and expands on the inhale, and then contracts and lowers on the exhale. Take 3 more breaths here, just like that. Wishing you all a wonderful practice this morning. Let's start to move now. So on your next inhale, just really reach the fingertips forward and take a nice teepee shape to the hands. So you're going to come onto your fingertips. And then just melt the chest between the shoulders. And when you're ready, start to walk the fingertips over to the right hand side, feeling a nice stretch through the left side body. You can stay here, or you can thread the right arm in and under, bringing the right outer arm shoulder, maybe the temple, the cheek to the earth as you gaze to the left. Try and keep the sit bones back to the heels and really reach through both sets of fingertips, but we're still lengthening, so the crown of the head is still kind of reaching to the front of your mat, tailbone to the back. Great, how's the breath? On your next exhale, unravel. Remember, that's your job, to keep that breath consistent and strong. Come back to center, go to the other side, so walking the hands to the left. Stretching out the right side body just for a moment, really feeling length from hip to baby finger. And then drawing the left arm in and under now. Bringing the left cheek to the earth, having a nice stretch through the outer left shoulder and upper arm. Great, and then on your next exhale, just gently unravel. Look forward to your fingertips and come up to all fours. Tabletop. So you know what to do here. Just all those lovely movements that feel good for you. Some cats and cows, some swishes and sways. Dipping the belly on the inhale, drawing the shoulders forward, lifting the tailbone. And then as you exhale, drawing the belly up, pushing the floor away, really spreading the shoulders apart. Great. And then from here, we'll tuck all 10 toes and we'll just hover the knees a few times. So you can either stay with the hover, or if that's a little bit much, just begin to lift and lower the knees a few times. So it's an exhale to lower and it's an inhale to lift away. And I want you to switch everything on here. So really draw the navel in, really push through the hands. And if you can, let's hold for 10. Or you're doing those little pulses for 9. Keep spreading fingers, drawing navel in for 8. Stay with me for 7. Nice and strong for 6. Hollow out the chest a little bit for 5. We're still breathing for 4. Control the breath for 3. Deep, rich breath in. Long, slow breath out for 2. Good, on 1. Just imagine someone's lifting your hips to the sky, slowly reaching the sit bones up and extending through the legs. And you're in your downward dog, so just walk it out here in any way that feels good. So you might be moving from side to side, you might be looking from side to side, walking out the hips, the heels. Great. Couple more breaths here. How are we feeling this morning? Ready for 10 rounds of sun salutations? And our plank challenge continues. Great, look forward, walk, step or hop the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Good. So you can dangle here, you can do whatever feels nice. You might want to stretch the arms by taking the hands up and overhead, front of the chest and the shoulders. Or you might just want to catch your elbows and sway. Great, and then when you're ready, let's just bounce the hips a couple of times. Let's just warm up the lower body. So sit down in an imaginary chair a few times. You know these ones, we do them quite often now. Good, so take a good 5 to 10 of those, really sending the weight into the heels. And then let's stay low and come up with the arms, reach them forward. So we're just like in a low chair. You can stay here, or you can reach the right arm back, take a little twist and then bring it forward. Left arm back, bring it forward. 2 more each side. Right arm reaches back, bring it forward. Left arm back, bring it forward. Maybe sink a little lower for the last round. Nice. Left arm back. And then reach it forward. Good. When you're ready, push through the heels. Full body stretch. Send the hips forward. Reach the arms to the sky. Maybe do a little bit more side stretching. And any other movements that feel good from standing. You might press the hands into the low back and just tease the hips forward. Whatever feels good, yogi's choice. A little bit of freestyle, yeah? Great, and then when you're ready, we'll get going. 10 rounds of sun salutations. So we'll do some little exercises in between. You take as many or as few of them as you want. You listen to your body. If you need to rest, come to downward dog, come to child's pose. You know the story now. So let's go. If you've got some music, stick it on. Inhale, arms forward and up. Full body stretch, round one. Exhale, full forward fold, hands to the floor, head nice and heavy. Inhale, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, big step back to plank. So it's our first one, so let's just get set up. Spread the fingers, push the floor away, draw the navel in, look forward. Exhale, let's lower the knees. 5 presses on this first round. So exhale halfway. Inhale, push up. Exhale halfway. And inhale, push up. Now I said 5. You can do 3 if you want. Maybe you're still just practicing these and you're just doing a couple. On your last one, come all the way down, nice and steady, belly to the floor. Press the tops of the feet down, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest. No twinging in the lower back. We want to be long through the crown of the head, draw up through the thighs. Can you lift a little higher? Stay there for me for 5. Squeeze shoulder blades for 4. Lift a little higher for 3. Can you lift the hands to check we're using the back muscles? 2. Good. On one, forehead down, tuck the toes. Now, if you're dipping or if you're leading with the chest when you push up here, come to your forearms and curl the spine up. Then find the hands and then push back. If you know you're kind of snaking up using the chest first, this isn't ideal. So we're going to use our forearms, okay? So second downward dog, so we can get going from here. Let's do an inhale to lift the right leg nice and high. So 10 knee to chests we're going to do. So inhale, lift the leg as high as you can. Exhale, it's the roll forward and it's the squeeze that's going to really work the tummy muscles. So focus on that. That's 10. Well, that's 1. I'm going to count down. For 9, it's an inhale to kick the leg back. It's an exhale to roll forward, nice and slow. For 8, really push the floor away. For 7, check in with the back toes as well. We're kind of really pushing through the back toes. Inhale back, exhale, roll forward for 6. Inhale back, and you squeeze at the top. For 5, that little bit there, that little squeeze of the tummy muscles to draw the knee closer. For 4, stay with me. For 3, for 2, last one. So inhale, kick it back. This time roll forward, little squeeze, and then step the foot through. Left foot joins it, top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise. Good. Exhale, back to standing. Well done, guys. Right, round 2. Here we go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, big step back. So this time, if you want and you feel ready, you can go straight through chaturanga, or you can stick with your knees. You can inhale to up dog or cobra. You know your options. And you can exhale to downward facing dog. So big breath in. Exhale, drop the knees down, tabletop. We're going to kick the right toes off the side of the mat and we're coming into side plank. So we're lifting the left arm up and the left foot up. Now you can stay here with the right knee down and really switch on the right side body. If you want full side plank with the right hand down, the left arm up, your feet can be one in front of each other, you can be stacked, you can even hover that top foot. If your bottom knee's down and you're feeling, I could do a little bit more here, bring the elbow and knee together for 10. You can do this in your full side plank for 9. Give it a go if you want for 8. So it's just a little crunch on the side for 7. For 6, we're actually crunching the left side body. For 5, elbow to knee, reaching out, coming in. For 4, good, how are we getting on? For 3, it's that little squeeze when the elbow and knee nearly meet. For 2, good, on 1, hold the crunch, look to the top of the mat, step the left foot forward, right foot joins it, top of the mat, we lengthen. Well done. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, back down to center. Nice. Round 3. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, big step back. Vinyasa or you skip it. Knees or chaturanga, yogi's choice. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Remember what you know. Okay, let's do those on the other side now. Inhale, left leg nice and high. 10 knee to noses. So exhale, roll forward. Draw the knee into the chest for 10. Kick it back on the inhale, roll forward on the exhale for 9. Try not to swing the leg, it's a controlled movement for 8. For 7. For 6. For 5. How's the breath? Mine gets a little shaky, I'm trying to talk as well. For 4. Inhale back. Exhale, roll forward for 3. Squeeze it in. That's it. Try and tap the nose. For 2. Good. Inhale back. Exhale for 1. Step the foot through. Good. Right foot joins it. Top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, back to stillness. Great. Well done. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fall forward, fold. Round 4. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, big step back. Vinyasa or you skip it. Yogi's choice. Nice and controlled though, guys, yeah? So same thing, take an inhale here. Exhale, find your tabletop. So left hand shifts in a little, left toes point off your mat. So it creates like a little kickstand. Right toes tuck under, and you might need to move that knee down the mat a little bit so you've got nice and long through the body. And this time the right hand, the right foot floats up. Yogi's choice, you stay here, you crunch from here, or you try your full side plank. With or without the crunches, you might just hover the top foot. Holding for 10. If you're adding the crunches, let's go. For 9, don't rush them. For 8, it's that little squeeze, yeah? For 7, try and get the left wrist and shoulder nicely stacked. For 6, good, reaching away on the inhale, crunching in on the exhale. I know I missed 5, don't worry, I'll jump to 4. For 3, keep that left hip nice and high. For 2, great. On 1, squeeze and hold, look to the top of the mat, step the right foot forward. Hui. Left foot joins it, top of the mat, lengthen. Well done. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, back to stillness. Great. Okay, inhale, round 5. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, big step back. Plank. Knees or chaturanga, yogi's choice. Listen to your body. So we're going to come into a forearm plank for 30 seconds. So roll forward, find your high plank and drop onto your forearms. Now we're going to start in 3, 2, good, 1. Let's go. If you want a little bit more, you can rock backwards and forwards. Just pushing off the toes and coming backwards and forwards. Just a little bit of work in the shoulders. Nice and easy these are now, aren't we? We've been doing plank all month. This should feel really easy. Stay with me though. Let's move those shoulders a little bit. 10 more seconds. You got it, no probs. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Good, on 1. Bring your hands back up to where your elbows were. Send the hips high, look forward. Walk, step or hop, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise. Great. Exhale, back to stillness. Right, round 6. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fall forward, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, big step back. So we're going to take fallen triangle. So before we do, let's just take a little lift of the right leg. So inhale, right leg nice and high. And if you want, you can exhale, just take a little split dog here, just to open up the front of the right hip. So just a bend of the knee and a kick of the heel. And then we're going to come all the way over to tap the left elbow. So inhale, square the hips. Exhale, roll forward and tap the left elbow. We're just going to do 5 of those. Inhale, back. Exhale, roll forward and tap. Good. Inhale back, you got 3 more. Nice and slow, and it's that little squeeze here on the twisted crunch. Just last 2 now. For 4. How's the breath? Listen carefully on this last one. Hold that little tap, drop onto the back heel, extend the right leg away. Now the blade edge of the foot can drop on the floor as the left arm comes up. If you want a little bit more, can you hover that right foot? I know, right? We're here for 10, for 9, squeeze and lift, for 8, for 7, for 6, stay with me, for 5, for 4, lift a little higher, for 3, for 2, listen carefully, top hand down, lift the foot, draw the knee into the chest, step the foot through. Hui. Back foot meets it, halfway lift, well done. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, back to stillness, good. Round 7, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fall forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, big step back. So we're going to try another plank version, again for 30 seconds. So instead of normal high plank, we're going to take everything a little bit longer. So listen carefully, come forward to your high plank and then pad your hands forward to the top of the mat and take your feet far back. So it's like we're creating like a little bridge with the body. It's just a little variation of our high plank. We'll stay for 30 seconds, off we go. Good. So it's like we're creating like a little bridge shape. So I want you to hollow out the belly, push the floor away, come high onto the toes, and really feel side body working, back body, torso. You've got 10 more seconds, guys. Take it a little further if you can. Can you shuffle those feet back? We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, good, on 1. Pad the hands back in, walk the feet in a little bit, hips high. Big breath in, look forward. As you exhale, step or hop. Well done. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. We're nearly there. Okay, round 8, here we go. We've got those side crunches on the other side now. So inhale up, exhale, fold. We got it. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, big step back. Vinyasa, or you skip it. So same thing, this time the left knee is going to tap the right elbow. So inhale, left leg nice and high. Exhale, split your dog. Just take a couple of breaths here, bending and extending. And when you're ready, roll forward, draw the knee into the chest and tap the right elbow for 5. Good, so we kind of come through the midline and then at the end of the movement, we switch and tap the elbow. So you just add that little twist. You got 3 more. Squeeze to that elbow. If you can, get it a little higher. Try and tap the upper arm. Okay, you're on your last one. So inhale back, exhale, squeeze and twist. Right arm comes up, left leg kicks out. Remember, you can hover it or you can have the blade edge of the foot in the earth. Fallen triangle with that foot hovering or down for 10, for 9. Really lift for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, good, on 1. Top hand down, left knee into the chest. See if you can step the left foot forward. Right foot joins it, top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise. Great, okay, round 9, we're nearly there. You know what round 10 is? Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fall forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, big step back. Okay, you got it, well done. Okay, let's come through to downward facing dog. Big breath in, and then exhale, hover the knees. So, actually drop the knees to the floor, let's get set up. So wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. So we're going to come back to that little hover again. If you were holding it before, you've got a little added extra. If you didn't hold it before, try and hold it. Okay, we're just going to do this for a minute. So hover the knees, stay here for a minute. If you can, bring the right knee into the chest and then step the foot back. Bring the left knee into the chest, step the foot back. And just keep going. We're going to do this for a minute. So you've already done 15 seconds. So just squeeze that knee up to the chest as high as you can. It's that little squeeze right at the top. Okay, we're just about halfway. You've got 30 more seconds. Don't worry about how many you're doing. Worry about, well, not worry, but focus on doing them well. Really squeezing at the top. Last 20 seconds, guys. We're nearly there. Push the floor away, squeeze the knee into the chest. 15 seconds to go. You got it. If you're still hovering, stay with me. If you want to try one of these little crunches, let's go. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, hips high, big breath in and a long breath out. Well done, guys. Bear crawls, I think they're called. Look forward, walk, step or hop. You don't care what they're called, they're over. Inhale, come all the way up. Okay, it's plank time. We ready? 2.5 minutes, guys, today. Remember, drop the knees if you need to, but stay in that position. Even with the knees down, you'll be feeling all the benefits. Let's not think about it, let's get ready to go. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, lengthen. Let's step straight back into our plank. And we're here. Off we go. Breathe and hold. Okay, just a normal plank, yeah? As in a high plank. Wrists under shoulders, feet nice and wide. Push the floor away. Okay, so I thought I could tell you the story because not many of you know, but a few weeks ago you would have seen me on the screen. I had a black eye. I don't think many of you know what happened. So don't worry, I wasn't fighting. I'm not a fighter. I don't think I've ever had a fight in my life, actually. I was at the gym, and this is like a caveat of why yogis shouldn't go to the gym. They don't know what they're doing. So I was at the gym, and I was following this plan on my phone, and it said ball slams. So ball slams are where you get these balls, and you throw them on the floor, and then you pick them back up and lift them over your head. So they just land on the floor. They're full of sand, yeah? So they're weighted balls. We're nearly halfway. Great. You've just got 90 seconds left. So I picked up this ball, and straight away I've got to do 10 ball slams. So I lift the ball over my head, and then I slam it down onto the floor. Go back down to pick it up, obviously, and I've picked up the wrong ball, and it's bounced back and hit me in the face. Oh my God, guys, it was so bad. And it was a 5-kilogram ball. Now, I'm not a physicist, so I don't know what the weight was as it bounced and came back at me. Okay, we're nearly there, 30 seconds. No, sorry, a minute. Oh my God, sorry, that's awful. I can't count. Nearly 45 seconds now. Anyway, this ball's bounced back, hit me in the face, and I've nearly knocked myself out. My nose was bleeding, my eyes were watering, I felt really dizzy, I had to sit down, and there was no one around, so no one saw. It was a really quiet gym. And yeah, that was my life lesson in humility. Because I think it must have looked so funny. I definitely would have got £250 off You've Been Framed. Right, 30 seconds from now, we've got it. My arms are tired today, don't know about anyone else's. Right, that story hopefully helped take your mind off it. Last 20 seconds, we're here. We're holding. I'm going to count down really slowly for 10. 2.5 minutes today, guys. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, knees down, hips back. Whoa. Oh my gosh, that was tough today. It was more my arms. I don't know about you guys. Oh, I'll have to try forearm plank. Let it go. So that's why I had a black eye for the last few weeks. And I think I might have broke my nose, to be honest, because it's still sore. Look like I've been fighting. That was good, guys. So just take your child's pose and just find a bit of stillness. And it might feel nice to just reach the arms, come onto TP hands, and just come back to those little side stretches we began the practice with. Maybe that gentle twist. You know what you're doing. So just spend the next minute doing any little movements that feel good. Yeah, so you can imagine me sitting on the floor with a bloody nose, and yeah, just it was awful, but very, Very funny on reflection now, not so funny at the time. But you know what, guys? I carried on. I did my workout because this was about halfway through and I still carried on. So there you go. A lesson in resilience, hey? Right, well done, guys. So when you feel ready, just bring the hands beside the knees. Roll up through the spine. Oh, gosh. Has you been framed even on the TV anymore? I don't really watch the TV. You used to get £250, didn't you, for a funny video? They'd make a fortune now. Everyone's doing videos. Oh, right. No one's watching TV though, are they? Anyway, right, enough of that. Come to kneel and just take a moment. Chin to chest. Little bow down. Well done, guys. And don't worry if you didn't manage the 2.5 minutes. It's just what we're working towards, yeah? And we're doing that all of next week, so we've got a whole week to get used to that. I'll see you maybe tomorrow at 8:30. If not, Monday, we're back at 7:30. Have a wonderful weekend. Happy Saturday. Great start to your mornings. Bow down to your fellow yogis, to yourself, and let's have a little bit of gratitude to one another and for the day ahead. Well done, guys.